Hi, y'all. I'm back on here again. Yeah, they put me back on that breathing thing again, and they sucking the life out of me again over here. Not able. Let me reframe myself. I'm not in a position to get up right now. They said they're going to suck all the life out of me until they get it all sucked out this time. And that's what happened last time. They didn't pull enough of that fluid off my heart. And then, boom, next thing you know, I blew right back up. So, but they didn't suck the powers out of Queen Tingling. What they done was they pulled a lot of fluid off of me, getting all this taken care of. We come back out better and brand newer than ever. I may even actually get on my ass and start exercising more. But I know y'all heard that cough in my voice a lot of times, and particularly when I be trying to talk to you guys on the phone or something, I'll be like, can't get my breath, and I'll be coughing a little bit here and there. That's what they said it was. It's old nasty fluid. So that's what happens to us older folks when we get older. That's when he was starting to break down. But Queen Tingling ain't gonna let this up here break down. So let me tell you what happened. I was put that back in my nose. Oh my. Anyway, I'm sitting here looking on my chart, right? I've been going over South Carolina. I haven't really been doing other states here like that. I've just been making sure. I'm just curious, just curious that if I played South Carolina every time since I've been here, I can't get to the store. Nobody, because this COVID crap, ain't nobody really allowed, still not really allowed to come in freely in and out the hospital as far as, just people. If I can't just call and tell anybody to come up here and get my numbers and go play them for me right quick. I'd call them on the phone, yeah. But I don't know a lot of people down here that would run to the store for me. I used to know them. I don't run around those people no more. Anyway. So, the other night before I came to the hospital, in the evening time, we had that number. I couldn't get Goofball to get up out of bed in time to go up and play my numbers. That's just it. He didn't even want to go play the numbers for me because he didn't want to get up out of bed. He didn't want to give me a lot of flack for that. We were going to have some fun with him. Just to watch him, he don't want to get, and says, what's in it for me? I told him what's in it for you. But that Goofball not even interested in money. He wants Grandma to pay for it all. He wants Grandma to provide for him. Daddy freaking have him. Anyway, to be honest with you, well, I'm not even going to go there. I'm not even going to go there right now. They were talking about taking me out of the house because if he's not going to take care of me, who is going to take care of me? He's got to do his part, but he's not doing his part, okay? And I shouldn't be having to be put up with that much stress. Because having to argue with him, because he don't want to get up and do nothing, is putting me in jeopardy of the state coming in and saying, hey, Grandma, you can't stay here no more because right now your health condition does not permit you to be able to be healthy enough you can't cook for yourself, you can't get up that well. How you going to get in the bathroom? How you going to get here? Who's going to take care of you? Who's going to go to the grocery store for you when you need it? Who's going to do this? Who's going to do that? That's what they're wondering. If he's not able to get up and do a little something for me, then I'm going to end up being taken out of the home. That's just what they do. So that leaves him to fend for himself there, if he wants to stay there. So that's where we're down boiled to. And he's going to have to accept that fact. So let me get back to what I was talking about the numbers, and get off talking about that trash. Queen Ching-Ling is always going to, as long as she got a phone, as long as Queen Ching-Ling got a telephone and can get out to her YouTube channel, she always going to have a YouTube channel. And she always going to mess with these numbers. Because that's what Queen Ching-Ling loved to do. Why, it just fascinates me, man. I'll tell you what's the truth. These numbers is just mind-blowing. I keep trying to tell everybody. They're like, well, I don't understand. Because you don't want to work with the numbers. You want me to do the work for you. And it's not, I want you to learn the numbers too, because I want you to see the magic like I see the magic. It's like, golly. Oh. So, on the chart, I rely heavily on the chart. I created it. Yeah, I did. I created the chart. It's very awesome. It's very accurate. And since I discovered this last way of, I don't know why they ain't come on me. I ended up discovering, I've asked too many questions to myself, and I'm like, well, let me go check this out. Let me go check that out. And now, all of a sudden, I'm discovering way after way after way to read the chart. And I know some of y'all that's got the chart, especially back in the beginning, back in January, y'all said, well, this chart ain't no good. But then some of y'all said, well, wait a minute, I see something here. And I'm like, this chart is just awesome off the wall. Because the more I read it, the more I look in it, the more I question it, the more I learn. It puts the numbers right up in your face. So what it does is, try not to give too much away. I'm trying not to give too much away. First of all, hey, if you're reading it right, you can pick out the triples. If a triple drops, you can pick out the triples on this chart. It's right there. It's just right there. So with that being said, all y'all that's got the chart know what I'm talking about. I'll start in the center of the chart, okay? So with the last draw of the chart, I will take the middle number. This is one way. I'll take the middle number of the last draw, and I will use that to figure out what to play. I'll mirror it, okay? So if it was a 3, it mirrors out to an 8. And usually that 8 is going to be in the next draw. I can't flip over to see what I'm talking about. Let me see. Maybe I can put it up on my other phone over here. Hey, look at that. I brought both phones with me. Gotta be prepared. So, let me flip. Maybe I can pull this up. Ooh, it's cold in here. It's just flat up cold in here. My scooter-doodle-doo is freezing. Yeah, it is. Yeah, here we go. So I'm going to pull up South Carolina, and I'm going to tell you exactly what I was talking about. I'll tell you what today was. What was today, 9th? I don't know. That was the 9th last night. Hold on a minute, I'll take it. Oh, Lord. Whew, it's cold, cold, cold in here. It's starting to rain down here, by the way. And all you guys out there in Louisiana, wherever, if the hurricane come in, oh my gosh, I feel sorry for you guys. I myself can't deal with it. What the hell? Never done phone no one else. What the hell? Here we go. Alright, here we go. Okay. Okay. Okay, hold on a minute. Yeah. Here we go. I'm going to go back to South Carolina, okay? Because South Carolina is what I've been working on. And, oh, a minute. Let me turn it up. Turn it up, babe. Turn it up. Yeah. So, I gotta move it. Oh, come on. Oh, my goodness, man. Oh, my goodness. One says, will you please do a workout for us? Ooh. Call me, drop me some money. Drop me a little chingling in that cash app, okay? Because right now I really need it. And call me and I'll do a workout for you. Yeah. All right. So, all right, let's say, for instance, I'm looking at the chart right now, okay? I'm looking at the chart right now. For instance, on the 8th, okay? If I were looking for a number for the 8th, let's say we were looking for a midday number for the 8th. The last draw before the midday number was the evening draw for the 6th. For the 7th, excuse me. So, I don't know what the hell this is right here. Please tell me I didn't drop no soup on there. Am I truly it though? I think that's something else. I just see them. I don't know what the hell. I can't even see. But anyway, for the 7th, the evening draw was 205, okay? Think about it. 205. That's the second tri-family. So the middle number was 0. The mirror 0 is 5. All right. So we're looking at, just think about it again. 205. All right. If we mirrored the 0, that'd make it 255. Okay. So let's go to our 2's up at the top on the chart in the center. And sure enough, you get the 5, 2, 5 right there at the end on the right hand, on the left hand side. All right. On the right hand side, you get 2, 0, 2, 3, 5. You also get 2, 0, 8 going diagonal. So, looking at the same row at the ends, remember I told you the last number was that we were looking at that we had to go by was 205. The first number starting out with a 2, and that's why we started looking up at the 2's with that 5. And like I said, at one end you have a 5 at the left end, you have a 0 at the right end. And if you look from right to left, this is the way I would read it. It goes 0, 2, 5, 0, 2, 8. Since we had to look for a 5, we're going to skip that 5. And a 5 is the same as 8 anyway. We're going to say 0, 2, 8. There's the answer. And it was 0, 2, 8. All right. So now, yeah, with the 0 to 8 being the midday answer, let's look for the evening answer. All right. So keep in mind, 0 for the midday draw was your starting out number. 2 was your middle number. Sub 2 will be your middle number. Hold on a minute. Ooh, my poor leg. Alright. You can take the 2 and let's mirror it to a 7. Alright. Let's mirror it to a 7. Let's look at the zeros now. And look, see, is there a 7 next or close to the zeros? And there's not. Actually, it's kind of up and to the right. There's a 2 next to the zeros. It's connected to the zeros on the left-hand side, going diagonal and down. So that might be something. Let's look at this. Since you got the 2, hold on. Instead of the 7, we can say this. We just leave it at 2 instead of mirroring it. We're going to say, look at the zeros now. If you come down to your right, come down to your left, diagonal, you see the 2, and then connected to it is 974. Yep. That's your answer, 974. And it's connected with each other. So if you wanted to take the 2, let's go down this bottom row where the 2s are. And don't, oh my goodness, something biting on me. I wouldn't mirror it, just leave it like it is. Sure enough, looking at that bottom row of 2s, you don't necessarily see the 7 right off the bat. So what you do see is this, though. Looking at the 4, I don't want to try not giving myself away, but looking at the 2s down at the bottom, okay, come up, like going straight up, you'll see a 3. Beside the 3, you see a 6, okay? Alright, you have 6 and 3. 6 plus 3 is what? 9. Alright, above that 6 in the same row is a 7. Beside the 6, over on the left-hand side, is your 9. Alright. So again, it is sort of connected with it. If you read it like this, because I'm not going to tell you what, I'm not going to talk about the 2s right now, because they're in a unique position. I'll talk about, if you buy a chart, I will talk about it and I'll explain it to you. But in the next row up, it's connected to what fell after the 0 to 8 is 7, 9, 4. It's all connected. 7, 9, 4. And what I'm trying to say is, above the 2 is a 3, and a 6 on the left side of it, and then the 9. Alright, 6 plus 3 is 9. So basically, what it's doing is saying 2, okay? Right there's your connection. That's what we're trying to connect to. And it does connect to the 9 with a 6 and a 3. Alright, then it goes over 9, and then to the diagonal to the right is your 7 and your 4, which was in the next answer. That, I know, seemed to be kind of hard to grasp onto, but not so hard for Queen Jingling. And that's a lot to listen to when Queen Jingling talking. It's a lot to grasp onto. I wish I could show you on paper, but being here, I really can't. I really can't show you on paper. Maybe another video I'll try to show you something on paper as far as a work at it. But right now, the lottery is not about, I got to get y'all to understand this. The lottery is not about a workout anymore. It's a thinking game. It's up here. It's a thinking game. So if you want to learn how to win the lottery every day, you're going to have to use this up here. Stretch that muscle up there. Yeah. And that's what Queen Ching does. She studies these numbers constantly. What you think I ain't been here just laying in bed in this hospital, letting them feed me and groom me and do all this stuff. Hey, they be working away on Queen Chingling, but Queen Chingling be over here working on the main muscle. She working on that main muscle. What I couldn't get done studying at home, I'm studying here. 'Cause honey, old Queen Ching ain't gonna be pure THELL when she do get out of here. I guarantee that. Like I said, you want a chart, holler back at me. I'll hook you up with a chart. You want some numbers for tonight? I'll do my best to hook you up with some good numbers. Like I said, it's all a thinking game. Just be Queen Ching-a-ling. You want to hit back at me and talk to me? Hey, give me a holler. I'd love to hear what you got to say. I'll get back on here later. Ciao, y'all.